Once upon a time, in the far, far place of Babylon, lived a king named Nebuchadnezzar.
很久很久以前，在很远很远的地方，有一个国家叫巴比。这个地方的王叫尼布甲尼撒。
In his kingdom were 3 people named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
他的王国里住着3个人，他们的名字是沙德拉、米煞、亚伯尼哥。
They were the friends of Daniel. They came from the kingdom of Israel and obeyed God.
他们是但以理的朋友，他们来自以色列国，他们服从神。
One day, King Nebuchadnezzar said, I will make a great image of gold and set it up on the plains.
有一天，尼布甲尼撒王说：“我要造一个金像，立在平原。”
At the time you hear the sound of the flute, the horn, the pipe, and other instruments, everyone must bow down to it.
你们一听见角、笛、琴和各样乐器的声音，就当俯伏敬拜金像。
Whoever does not bow down to the golden image shall be thrown in a fiery furnace.
凡不俯伏敬拜的，必立时扔在烈火的窑中。
Everybody gathered at the plain in front of the golden image.
所以大家就聚集在平原的金像前面。
At the sound of the music, everybody bowed down to the golden image.
一听到乐器的声音，所有人都俯伏敬拜尼布甲尼撒王所立的金像，
Except the 3 friends of Daniel.
除了但以理的3个朋友。
The 3 men were brought in front of the king. The king said, Why did you not bow down to my golden image? I will give you a second chance.
这3人被带到王的面前，王说：“你们为什么不敬拜我所立的金像？我再给你一次机会。”
But the 3 men said, O king, we will not bow down to your golden image. Our God will deliver us from your hand.
但3人说：“王啊，我们不会敬拜你的金像，我们的神必救我们脱离你的手。”
If not, let it be known, O king, that we will not worship your gods or bow down to your golden image.
即或不然，王啊，你当知道我们绝不侍奉你的神，也不敬拜你所立的金像。
The king was so mad, he screamed, Throw them into the furnace!
王很生气，他大吼，把他们扔在烈火的窑中。
Daniel's 3 friends were thrown into the furnace.
但以理的3个朋友被扔在烈火的窑中。
It was so hot, the men that threw them into were roasted into a crisp.
火窑热到那些把他们扔进火炉的壮士都被烤焦了。
Then the king noticed that Daniel's 3 friends were walking freely in the fire along with the 4th person. It was the angel of God.
那时王看见但以理的3个朋友在烈火中游行，也没有受伤。还有第4个人，那是神的天使。
The king was so shocked, he said, Come out!
王惊奇，急忙起来说：“上这里来吧。”
When they came out, not a hair was burnt, and they did not smell of smoke.
当他们从火窑出来时，头发也没有烧焦，他们也没烟的气味。
Then King Nebuchadnezzar said, Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, because their God is so great.
尼布甲尼撒王说：“沙德拉、米煞、亚伯尼哥的神是应当称颂的，
There is no God greater than their God.
因为没有别的神能这样施行拯救。”
The end.
全剧终。